Hello, my name is PieLover314, but please, call me Pie. Well, hello again. First thing you're gonna notice, I have a trident. I call it my dessert fork. Second thing you might notice is I'm in a hole. I'm just here, you know. I haven't done that yet. I'll get to it. I will put a furnace array in there sometime. Just haven't had need of it so far. No, I've been very, very busy. See, we have my shop open, right? Easy as pie, handyman extraordinary. It's open, and I've been doing jobs, many jobs. I dug out a hole. When I say a hole, I mean I dug out a hole. Ooh. Lots of stuff. Let's see, what else? I made some concrete for after 11, AFT 11, however you want to say it. I then made a door for Cat Go Squish. Wonderful 3x3 piston door. I also happened to clear out some jungle, also for AFT 11. He gave me a beacon for that, and I still think I owe him a little bit of jungle clearing for what he gave me. I didn't do nearly as much work as I thought I was going to. Mainly because the lag, man. Do you know how laggy a jungle gets? It was so laggy, I couldn't record any of it. Yes. Alright. What else has been happening? Let's see. Oh yes, I added some, more stuff to my, how should I put it? The villager ravine, right? I added more of a proper roof onto it now. That's great. Let's go take a look at it now, shall we? Oh yeah, I also did this. Alright, let's go to my nice little, cute little spider. Oh yes, I turned that into armor stance, so now the torches point downwards. Any more jobs? Static wants a medium job. I guess I'll go look on Discord about that. However, first, no sales. Someone did buy a bunch of spider eyes, and I have been selling string, but now I have a full thing of string. Well, took a look at Static's job. It's definitely more of a big job. He said he'd get back to me, so I decided to do this instead. See, I'm not going to leave this like this. Of course not. What I'm going to do instead is make a hill. A proper hill that I may or may... Ooh, I got a notification. I think Erin might be ready. However, I am going to be making... Blessed, hold up her end of the bargain. I won't make her... Oh, no, I forgot the chat. The chat! Distractions. Okay, I can do this. I will be making the, Mademoiselle Blessed help me lay some grass on this. I don't expect you to help me with the whole thing. But, you know, she promised without knowing exactly what she was promising. Alright, I'm going to be doing this for a bit. Probably going to try and get this all the way back up there, assuming I did my math's right. And at that point, I will then come back and... well, hopefully I would have helped clear a hole of water. That was weird, I'll admit it. Bye! So, that's looking better. Yes, I know, it's very, very symmetrical until you kind of get to the top, and it's very square, and it looks a bit clumpy. I know all that, trust me, I do. I do also know the fact that it looks infinitely better than that square thing. Do realize a couple of things. Number one, I'm probably going to make my way through and make it less equal in those parts. I just wanted to do it quick and dirty, so I did it there. Number two, well, we're going to be putting grass, well, dirt, then grass, then probably like carpets and or strings so that I can try and keep it as mob-proof as possible. Also up here. Oh, that's so many uhs. Okay. Either way. Yes, we will have those things. That will be done. I will probably work between episodes a little on trying to make this come in here. The key is going to be the fact that this is the shortest that these things are going to go up, right? Because this is 9 out, so it goes up by 4 each time, and it equals 36, equals the height of that. Obviously, you can't go 9 out, say, here. I do, however, want to make sure you can go at least 4 up, because then you can go up by 9. That's going to be the key. The key is going to be not to make them all not equidistant. They're not going to all go up by the same amount. So, they're not going to go out from here the same amount. The least they'll go out is by 4, so that you can go up by 9. The most they'll go out is by 9, so you can go up by 4. If that makes sense. You could also go out by 6 and go up by 6. You can do a little finagling, and you can, like, go out by 5, go up by 7s, except for the very last one, which can go up by 8, or maybe the very first one. I'm gonna figure all that out, hopefully in between episodes. Sorry, Aft. But they are rather pesky right now, you could say. Right. So, in between episodes, I'm going to do that. There is only one more thing that I want to do in this episode, and that is I want to properly center these blocks. So I'm going to bring out my little notepad. I'm going to properly measure out from the center point of the square, that is this thing, even though it's not very square. I'll explain that, hopefully, in the next bit. I'm going to measure out from the very center. Can I do it? Whee! Alright. I'm going to measure out, essentially, from this point. Yeah, I got my beacon set up, by the way. It's very nice. Haste 2 and all that. I'm going to set up from, essentially, this point. Because it's technically centered on here, but either way. I'm going to center from that point, and I'm going to measure out the furthest edges of my castle, because they would have centered it onto this plateau. But that's going to be a lot of math that you don't need to see, so I've done it. This, actually, let's put a torch there, shall we? Yeah, I need that, alright. This is the south end, I think, right? If I face that way, it's south. Yes, it's the south end. And it goes off a bit. Yeah, honestly, in the grand scheme of things, not too terribly much, and I knew it would happen. This is actually rather interesting. Over here. No, I didn't put the opening at exactly halfway. I was 1 block off. But we have that one there. If we make it through the other side. Come on. Come on. We also have this one here. This is how wide it's going to be on the side. Now, I know that in theory I could move it over 1 block to keep it exactly in line with this. I may have to think about doing that. It is entirely a possibility that I decide to do that, but I haven't quite decided yet. And then if we come over here, this is the north side. This is actually where the entrance will be. Mainly because I have a lot of space here. And if we look at this, it almost doesn't go off that edge, but it does a little bit. But that is fine. I knew that was going to happen, and I'm perfectly fine with that happening. There's at least, however, one of the towers that will not go off the edge at all. Yes, I'm talking towers, and you've no idea what I'm talking about. Just as I have no idea how to use an elytra and a trident at the same time, apparently. But I just want you to admire how big this thing is. I mean, come on! This is just the base to the base of my base. Isn't that funny? Yes. Okay, with that, I'm afraid that I am indeed out of time for this chapter of ours. So, although I'm afraid I have to go, plenty of progress has been done. Plenty of progress will be done more. I had to move the... I don't want to talk about it, okay? Goodbye, fare thee well, yada yada yada.